succeeded a little.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Bella, and I'm back again with another video. So, right now my allergies are bothering me, honestly, but I'm making this video. I don't care. Anytime I've been trying to make this video for a long time, and I've been going through like pushback because like either I record the video, I don't like what I said, and I delete it, or there was one time I was recording the video and I didn't want it to be boring, so I was like doing something else, trying to talk to y'all, but in reality, I'm not good at multitasking, so there was really moments of long silence, and I didn't like that either. So I'm here sitting down with y'all, and I'm finna talk to y'all like we about to talk about an issue that's going on right now, and it's the Black Lives Matter movement. And I really don't like the name of it, what it's being called, the Black Lives Matter movement. I just think that it generalizes the situation to just police brutality, and I feel like as a black person, as black people, it's not just the police that we're fighting for. We're just done tired of the system always being against us. And like, for example, with COVID-19, most of the people that got it were black people, and that's because we have essential jobs. We're the ones working at McDonald's, we're the ones working at Starbucks, we're the ones at Home Depot, we're the ones that are nurses, we're the ones that are in the front line, and we gotta do whatever we gotta do. We're the ones taking the MTA because we don't got money to buy our own car, or if we do, we rather spend that money on something else because we live in a city and it doesn't make sense to buy a car because we live in a city and we got MTA. And you already know how it is right there and there. So the system is stacked against us in a case like a pandemic. In the case as education, the system is stacked against us because black communities, we don't get the great teachers. Let's just be real. We don't get good teachers. If you had a good teacher, you were blessed. That was it. I personally left elementary school and didn't realize how much I didn't really learn until I went to middle school, and my middle school was really like, they pride themselves into being a college preparatory middle school, which it kind of was, because I feel like if I didn't go to that middle school and I didn't have the discipline and all of that stuff placed in me at that age, when I went to high school, like, it was clipped. Like, if you ask me, it was clipped. So if you don't know what that means, like, it was like I went to high school and I had freedom to do whatever I want, and because I didn't have that discipline about grades being very important, and just having this stuff in me since middle school, I wouldn't known what to do in high school. So I do believe education is key in our society, which we're lacking because most of the schools in our black communities are failing. Most of the schools in public schools in black communities are failing, and financially, black families, we don't got money to be coming out of pocket to pay a charter school, or we don't got money to pay a private school. And it's either two things: your kid works very hard to earn good grades to get a scholarship because they feel like education is more important, or your kid doesn't work as hard but it works hard to help mom and dad because they feel like helping mom and dad is more important. That's really what I see it as. You know what I'm saying? And then there's that's like more, there's more stuff that's prominent, but there's a lot of the stuff that's not so prominent is because it's been happening for a long time and it's been swept under the rug. Like redlining and gentrification has been happening for a long time. If a black person moves into a community, a white community, every white person moves up because they feel unsafe, then the property value of that community has lessened, and white people can't live in a community where their property value is less than, and they have to move. It's just stuff like that. And I feel like black people are just tired. And the killing of George Floyd was just the final straw. It was like, yo, bro, you just done killed. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. It started with an A. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all killed Breonna Taylor, and then y'all gonna kill Floyd. And these three people were like not even a week apart. Not even. I'm sorry, three. I like doing it. They're not even a week apart. So like now we're like. First of all, with Ahmad, that I think that's his name. Ahmad, or whatever. Hopefully I get it right. We didn't even get the video until weeks after his death. Like, and that was because someone in the press felt pressed to leak that video because they knew it wasn't right, and they knew the black community would have been in uproar, and some action would have been done because they know once we get angry, there ain't no comfort. There ain't no comfort. And right now I like the place that we're in because they're uncomfortable. And let me tell you something. When white people are uncomfortable, they gotta they do whatever it takes to get back comfortable. Why do you think they're trying to open up back after COVID? Because they're uncomfortable. Their pockets are uncomfortable. They're not making money. They're uncomfortable. They've never been in this position before. Like, y'all gotta understand, we're making them uncomfortable. They don't want to talk about Black Lives Matter every day on the news. They don't want to see that. Like, I know we have social media and all of that, and a lot of y'all see posts. There's a lot of white people who, like, I watched this one video where this girl's parents said they don't watch the news anymore because I'm tired of seeing it. Like, you're tired of seeing it, but this is facts. The facts is a black man is scared of the police. The facts is a black girl is scared of the police. If you get pulled over by the cops, you don't know what's gonna happen. That's the facts. The facts is the color of our skin determines so much in this country, and it's ridiculous. Coming from another country, it's always a shock to people the way that race is a big factor here. And it's not just coming from the Caribbean, it's coming from the Middle East, China, all that. It's always a shock. When I talk to immigrants, they always say that when they came here, they didn't know they was going to be classified as white, black, or Asian. Because in their eyes, they're Chinese. In their eyes, they're Vietnamese. In their eyes, they're Indian. In their eyes, South American. In their eyes, I'm Jamaican. I'm Trinidadian. I'm not black. That's something we don't categorize ourselves in. Not to say that in those countries there ain't racial problems. There's most definitely racial problems all across this world, and I'm so glad that we're now having this conversation about race in our country, which led to a lot of conversations about race in other countries. It's great, but we gotta understand there's more than just police reform. There's more than just the dismantling the police. It's more than just that. Because after we dismantle the police, what is there? Education. Black people are not educated. Black people don't know their history. And I saw this video. I was watching Jimmy Kimmel Live, and I forgot the actress name. And she said she needs black people to know their history before slavery. And that's great and everything, but I need black people to know their history during and after slavery as well, because black people don't know that history. Y'all think y'all know, but y'all don't know. Y'all know Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Okay, great. But do y'all know that there's slave burial grounds in New York City? Did y'all know they bulldozed a black neighborhood to build Central Park? Like, it's just there. The history is just there. It's just not taught. And the fact that I had to go to college to learn about Juneteenth is crazy. The fact that I had to go to college to learn that there's slave burial grounds in New York is crazy. There's no reason that we have to go to higher education to get education. That doesn't make sense. I learned so much about Christopher Columbus, who I could care less about, but I can learn about the black history that I deserve to learn. Oh my gosh, I told y'all, my allergies is bugging. I know y'all about to type in Corona. It's not Corona, it's allergies. Runny nose is not a symptom of Corona. But anyways, but yeah. Um, there's that. And then I also need black people to understand y'all vote matters. Vote and vote because y'all vote matters. And one thing that really bothers me in this electoral campaign season, or whatever it's called, I ain't politically right, as you could tell by now, that black people ain't doing their research, and now we got Joe Biden as our option. Is Trump or Joe Biden? And if you ask me, I gotta go with Joe Biden just because he's a better pick than Trump. I'm mad as hell. Because black people went out and voted for Joe Biden just because he was alongside Obama. That was his whole campaign thing. He had not said one thing that he's going to do to change this country. He said he's making healthcare free for all. He didn't say he's forgiving student loans. He didn't say that he's making it better for small businesses. What is he doing? All he's saying is, I was there for Obama. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that he says during his campaign rallies and all of that that does not add up. And yet, people are going out to vote for this man. I just don't understand. When he first ran, I was like, yay, Joe Biden, he was there for Obama. But after I started really listening to stuff, I realized this man got nothing to offer me. He got nothing to offer me. But I gotta sit there and vote because he's better than Trump. And I hope y'all go and vote this time, because if y'all don't go and vote, then we're going to be stuck with Trump. Because the last time y'all didn't go and vote, we got stuck with Trump. And if y'all don't know, we got stuck with Trump because millions of black people did not go to the poll votes. And it's not just blacks, don't get me wrong. Millions of people didn't go and vote, period. Because it was like Hillary and Trump, and they both disliked them the same. So it's like, can we not have a president? Can we have Obama one more time till y'all get somebody that is worthy of the presidency? But that's not the case. I just need black people to vote. And it's not just for the presidency, it's for every position, every office, everything. Your counselor, your governor, your mayor, all of those people matter. Because when something goes down in your community, they're the ones that's supposed to step up and fix it. They're the ones that's supposed to make sure the streets are paved. They're the ones that's supposed to make sure the street lights work. They're the ones that's supposed to make sure that things in your community are just up to par. We vote people in and we don't really care about. Like, come on, we gotta care. We got to care. We can't just care about ourselves. We gotta care about our community. Because if we don't care about our communities, what's gonna happen when we have kids? What's gonna happen when our kids have kids? We gotta care about our communities. We gotta care about our state. We gotta care about our country. We gotta care about this world. Because the future is in our hands. Like, it's not just one. My actions only affect me, and it's your actions affect everyone else. Another thing, I really like how we're just having this conversation, and I really want to have a conversation with someone that just doesn't agree with my point of view, because I think protesting is going to help. I think if we go out and protest and make our voices heard, that's the only way we can make these white men uncomfortable and change these laws, and white women too, because they're just comfortable and complicit in the fact that, yo, honestly, I need y'all to pray for me, because it's so hard recently to record videos for YouTube. But I just went through a whole bunch of stuff. But just to get back to what I was saying, like, yeah, white people are complicit in the fact that we have the Constitution, and all laws are to protect all people. Everyone's the same. We're the same people. Like, the civil rights movement helped helped everyone be equal, and so on and so forth. Listen, if you cannot comprehend that a black person is scared due to the fact, due as a black person is scared whenever the police like is close by or near, or like they do try their best to not do anything, but in the long run we know like just being there, you can just have your life taken away from you is scary. And that's just facts. I It's time for white people to really understand like the the things that are in place for black people in this country, and it's time for them to open up their minds and learn. A lot of people don't like learning. A lot of people don't like experiencing new stuff. I realized this because I was in a Black Studies class, and one of my classmates was talking about a professor that she had, and he was, even in college they still want to get to know get to know the students to pretend like they care or whatever, but they really don't. Um, so the professor was going around asking people where they're from and what have you, and this girl was from St. Lucia, and she said, "I'm from St. Lucia." She had a natural hair puff, and it was so cute. And I think she just came from that class actually, and the teacher was actually talking about this. I forgot what topic the teacher was talking about. Oh, we was talking about how there is white men that are educated but ain't educated, and they're teaching people because they're educated but they're not really educated, if you get what I'm trying to say. And she basically was like, "I'm from St. Lucia." And he was like, "St. Lucia? Where's that?" And like she told him where St. Lucia was and explained St. Lucia. And everyone in the class was like, "This white man don't know where St. Lucia is." Mind you, he old. You don't know what St. Lucia is. You don't know where St. Lucia is. You never heard of a St. Lucia before. Like, are you for real? That's white privilege if you ask me. Like, if you ask me, that's white privilege. Um, and then there's just like so many other things. Alright, so I don't know if this is gonna cut off again, because it's been cutting off this whole time. I'm just gonna end this video here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. More videos are coming. Hopefully I record again tomorrow. Try to make storage or whatever the case may be, because this is not the life I'm trying to live. As well as Black Lives Matter. Educate your fellow people. If you're not educated, get educated. That's the only way. Education is key. Frederick Douglass said it. I didn't believe it when I went to Frederick Douglass middle school, but I believe it now. Education is key. That's the only way we're going to really understand why a lot of things are happening and been happening, and that's the only way we can change them. I don't know if y'all have Netflix. I'm gonna plug Netflix real quick, even though they're not giving me money. They have this whole Black Lives movement on Netflix, and they have a lot of documentaries and TV shows. Yeah, it happened again. So I don't remember what I was saying. I'ma just leave it off here. I didn't really get to really talk to y'all the way I wanted to talk to y'all because of the damn storage business. Listen, September couldn't come fast enough for me, but I'm not gonna let this stop me. I said I'm gonna put more video out in every blockage. It gonna stop me. I'm gonna still put video out. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. But in that case, I'm gonna just see y'all in the next video. I don't really got the energy to really post this video anymore. I'm gonna still post it because I actually said some stuff that I really liked and want y'all to hear. But yeah, see y'all next time. I'm sorry.
I succeeded a little.